So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is Adriano, brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bellingham. Bale gets into some space. Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. Dink through. Taken back almost at once. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar, lovely, it's Rooney! Knocks it out wide. That's a good ball. And he's cut it out. Now, can they get him away? Adriano. Rodri could try cutting inside here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Manchester United so far providing Ibrahimovic! Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 17 minutes is number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Rooney. Zanetti. Oh, that's neat. Incoming delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. Tries to pass it through. Just the keeper to beat! Chance for a shot! Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ibrahimovic, and he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Nedved. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Adriano! It's hit the crossbar. It's Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bale. Well read, nice interception. Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Adriano. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer for
Oh,
Manchester
beautifully
United
dispatched. There was
after
no
44
reaching that.
minutes is
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
2 added minutes
You
has
can
been
really
indicated.
sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly out wide. No, that's been intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United. It's Nedved! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Yaya Toure. Nedved. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Adriano. Now it's Rodri. He's got away. That is lovely. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. And the finish! It's and again! Oh, it's come loose. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Looks to the other side. Bale. And it's Bellingham. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That's been cut out, well played. Played into space. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Yaya Toure. And here's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, again there's no way through. Adriano stood his ground strongly. Zanetti. Rooney. Zanetti. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Rooney. He's picked his way through. Out to the right. Pulls it back. Tries to get it clear. Quality ball. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Nedved. That's good play. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Check. Will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
2 added minutes.
And now he has 2. Manchester United tries a shot! Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence. And that's that. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Let's hope for better luck next
Ibrahimovic
time.
picking up the man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise
Manchester
is
United
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Manchester
frenetic.
United.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Great chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira. And this is Adriano. That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. And it's Bale. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He can run onto that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Seedorf gets into a good position. Pass is just off target. Bale. Nedved. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming. Rodri. Adriano. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. Too close for comfort.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. Bale deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's intervened well there. Adriano is onto it in a flash. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Zanetti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Neymar. Fired deep towards the back post.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodri. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Seedorf. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bellingham. Yaya Toure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. Cleared without complication. Vieira. And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, that is very close.
Ibrahimovic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been repelled. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. That ball looks a good one. And he's away. Real chance here. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Manchester United are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 5, Bellingham.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zanetti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Rodri. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Engages and forces him off the ball. More and more pressure on the ball here. Seedorf. Pullet threads one in. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. Rodri. Aims beyond the defence. It's come to nothing. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Adriano. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Nedved tries to pass. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 77 minutes is number 1, Adriano. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
We have got changes here
Bullets.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now,
Number
how will things
19.
develop from here?
Bellingham.
Look, he's the one everyone
Number
expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 21.
Adriano.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Hullet.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Turns back here,
Ibrahimovic.
probably the best option.
Number 14. Rooney.
Yeah.
Number 24. Johan Cruyff. Number
Picked
15.
out and Del Piero!
Number
Oh, the ball's run
13,
loose here.
Šeško. Substitution.
Manchester United, surely...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Iniesta. Hullet. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Hullet. And this is Del Piero.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Del Piero! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Del Piero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Adriano claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Good read, needed to be. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and the counter is on. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Great vision. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham driving forwards. Seedorf. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played back to the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ferdinand. Now it's Neymar. Adriano. And it's Vieira. Neymar. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zanetti. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rodri. Adriano. And the shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Looking for options for movement. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ibrahimovic. That's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary. Threads one in, and he was alert to it. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Seedorf. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Rodri. Adriano. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adriano.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nedved goes sliding in, and that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ibrahimovic, Bellingham. Shot at goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Manchester United finding their passes. Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Some really good ball move. Adriano! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Leicester gets good distance on it. And it's Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
It's Adriano!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. He's found a way through. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's having a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And they win it back again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thinks about the shot. It's Adriano! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Adriano. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's a key interception. This might spell danger. Shoots! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nesta. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Now it's Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. And the through ball. Now it's Rodri. And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17,
Beckham.
Number 19.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Number
Cleared
11.
without complication.
Number 21. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Šeško,
Number 9. Ibrahimovic.
4 extra minutes added on.
Coming on the field.
Manchester
Number
United
15,
have reclaimed it.
Iniesta. Number 24.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Number 14. Rooney.
Oh,
Number
no joy this
10,
time.
Gullit. Number 30. Šeško.
Substitution. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Drives it in. And that's been repelled. And that will be it. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically.